In the next 7 minutes, I'll be talking to you about one of the worst things that can never happen to any human being, and 3 things that you can do, 3 steps that you can take in order to avoid that. Let's get started. I sincerely believe that one of the worst things that can ever happen to any human being is for that person to get to his 30s, 40s, and even your 50s, and that person will look back and ask himself, what could I have achieved if I actually put in the work? What could I have gained if I actually invested a lot of time? And what could I have become if I stopped giving out all these excuses? And this is actually, I'm trying to paint a picture to those people who don't have to invest a lot of time in order to gain excellence. Let me put it that way. And let me give a scenario. Let me give an example. There are certain people, they don't have to put in a lot of energy to actually excel in the academics. I'm trying to just paint a picture to let you understand what I'm talking about. We have people who naturally excel without them studying a particular program or a course. And we have people who have to invest a lot of time in order to have their same results. And during my undergraduate studies, we took so many courses. And when I was in 3rd year, we took about 7 to 8 courses. And we had a program called Urban Design and Housing. And with that program, I actually didn't study that program. I actually didn't invest a lot of time as compared to landscape design studio and all that. But funny enough, 1 week or 2 weeks to the examination, I took my academic serious in relation to that particular course, Urban Design and Housing. And when the results came, I had a 71. That was a week A. And I was happy. I was like, oh bro, come on. I didn't really even study this program and I had an A. I had an A. But now I look back and I actually assess and I see that was actually a foolish thought. And so I asked myself, what could I have gained in this program if I actually put in the work? What could I have, what would have been the results if I actually invested a lot of time? Because I had a 71, which was an A, all right. And this is just a scenario, or this is just an example of what life is actually about. You can't just invest in your financial life and leave your relationship life. You can't just invest in your spiritual life and leave your family, and people have this mindset that I don't have to invest a lot of time in it before I shine. And that is actually a weak mindset. It's a weak mindset. And as a young person, you need to put in the work to gain excellence. You need to put in the work in order to become whoever you want to be. One of the things that you can do in order to move or to overcome this obstacle is to get to understand yourself. As a young person, get to understand yourself, get to know your strengths, your weaknesses, get to understand who you actually are. Because when you understand who you are, you will know your strength, you get to know your weaknesses, and you derive strategies in order to overcome your weaknesses, and also strategies to polish your strength. If you know that you are good at this, try to become the best version of that. When we mention Messi, what comes in mind is football. When we mention Cristiano Ronaldo, what comes in mind is football. Even though Cristiano Ronaldo is not really talented, but when we are talking about one of the greatest footballers of all time, we cannot take his name out of it. Even though Neymar is skillful, is an exceptional player, because Neymar had a lot of injuries and Neymar didn't invest time in polishing who he was. You can say injuries resulted in that, but no, because Cristiano Ronaldo had focus. He understood who he was, so he was able to put in the work to get to where he is now. So when you get to understand yourself and you put in the work, the effort, you get to that level. The second thing that I want to talk about is that you need to be hardworking. You need to be hardworking. As a young person, people have this idea that you need to work smart, you need to be this, you need to be that. No, there is a level in your life when you get to, you need to work hard. And there is a level that you get to that you need to work smart. when you are in your 20s, you need to work hard. I believe that you need to work hard, because when you are working hard, you are building a certain character. When you work hard, you are being consistent to actualize your visions. And because of time, I'll just wrap up. And the third point that I want to talk about is that as a young person, build healthy relationship. Yes, as a young person, build healthy relationships. You know, there are people, when they come into your life, you naturally succeed. There are people, when they come into your life, you start experiencing a height in your financial life. There are certain people, when they come into your life, you'll just be favored. You'll be favored. And when you are a young person, don't just focus on relationship as in love stuff. You have to put in the work to build, because every person on earth represents a unique brand. Whether they like it or not, they represent a unique brand. We have those friends, we have some type of friends who, when they come into your life, you know that these people are full of crap and nonsense. We have those people. And we have other friends who, when they just come into your life, you know that these people are business minded. You know that these people are positive minded. You know that these people are consistent, they are persistent, and the energy that they carry will naturally compel you to be able to do exceptional in life. And these are things that you need to do so that you wouldn't look back and ask yourself, what would I have achieved if I actually put in the work? What would I have become? I think that would be one of the most devastating feelings that every human being can have. Put in this step, and I think that you are going to excel in life. You know, if you are interested in cognitive development, mental growth, personal transformation, and social issues that can help you get to your next level in life, just don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you receive updates whenever content is uploaded on this platform. See you in the next video.